Basically, spring greens are a cabbage without a heart. Isn't that sad? They don't develop the heart that you get in the middle of things like Savoy cabbages. So they're just connected there at the bottom. You want to cut that bit off when you're going to use them. What you need to look for when you're buying them are ones which are really squeaky. If you listen to it, that really does squeak. Squeaky fresh. And you want to take away any outside leaves that are slightly marked, a bit browning at the edges. You don't want those. So you can either shred them with a knife, or you can tear them apart. Just put them together in a bundle like that. They really reduce a lot in size when you cook them, so you need to cook quite big handfuls per person. In this recipe, I'm going to cook them with garlic and chilli. The garlic just shredded very kind of finely. There's no need to kind of cut it any more finely than that. And use about a clove of garlic per person when you're cooking this. Then the other thing I'm going to put with them is chilli. You want to have a medium chilli. Red's a good colour. Red's better than green for the finished colour of this dish. Slit it down the middle. Take out the seeds. I'm not into the kind of macho attitude that you make things as hot as you can when cooking with chilli. I'm going to use ground nut oil. Just a couple of tablespoons in there. You just want to put your garlic in and your chilli in. I'm just going to stir these around for about 20 seconds. Once they've had that long and their flavours are released, the smell is already fantastic actually. You don't want your garlic to go brown. You can let it go toasted, but not any darker than that because it starts to taste terrible. Now, as soon as you get your greens in, get them coated in the oil as quickly as you can. But look what happens to it immediately. The colour is gorgeous. I'm going to also throw a couple of tablespoons of water on that. You've got it on a very high heat. It takes about a minute to stir fry these. We need some salt and some pepper as well. When it's done, it's really wilted. Quite soft, but not completely soft. You still want a little bite in the bits of ribs that are in the middle. So these, you see how much these have wilted? They're pretty much done. Let me just taste a little bit. Sorry, excuse fingers. Very lovely. They're still juicy. They're quite sweet. They have none of that kind of overcooked kind of bitterness that you get with really greens that haven't been treated well. So I'm going to serve this up.